Hi, everybody. Mike Crispino at the MSG Sports Desk with the Knicks leading at halftime. Their country cousins from across the river, the New Jersey Nets, are also opening their season away from home with a tougher assignment in the Houston Summit against one of the Western favorites, the Rockets. They're just underway in the first quarter, and Houston leads it by a score of 9-6. We'll have highlights at 11 on the Sports Desk. We get a first glimpse of the three-time defending champion Chicago Bulls tonight and find out just how good these guys are without the go-to guy, the best one of all time, Michael Jordan. Figured the Bulls for about 45 wins or so. They're looking for win number 1 tonight at Charlotte, and they're tied at 33 apiece in the second quarter. Pressure's on the Charlotte coach, Alan Bristow. He has all the components for a good playoff run himself, and he's got one of them working tonight. Hersey Hawkins hit a 3 to give Charlotte a 5-point lead in the first quarter. But B.J. Armstrong has been picking up some of the scoring slack left from Jordan's departure. He had 14 in the first quarter. Chicago had a 1-point lead at 30-29. It is now tied at 33 in the second quarter. The Cleveland Cavaliers under Mike Fratello, a kinder and gentler, supposedly, Mike Fratello, one of the Eastern contenders too. This man, the new one, Ken Norman in Milwaukee, hustling like he never did in Los Angeles for the Clippers, had a big first quarter, 17 in the first half. This came at the end of the half from Danny Ferry. He hit a 3 and Cleveland led it 49-48 at halftime over. New look, three-time defending champion Chicago Bull team without Michael Jordan. This is Scottie Pippen doing a Jordan-like move, finding Horace Grant down low. Charlotte now with a 65-64 lead in the third. Tenders you were talking about, Marv, the Cleveland Cavaliers were just beaten by a Ken Norman three-pointer with seconds remaining. 94-91, the Bucks win it. All right, thanks very much, Marv. In Houston tonight, the Nets are having all kinds of trouble with the Houston Rockets and Akeem Olajuwon. They're playing in the third quarter, and they trail 77-56. Elsewhere in the NBA, a couple of finals to report. One game still in progress, Chicago and Charlotte. The Bulls leading at 105-99. B.J. Armstrong scored 28 points before fouling out in that game. Milwaukee has upset Cleveland 94-91. They got 24 points from Kenny Norman, 17 of them coming in the first quarter, and a three-pointer to win it at the end of the game. Elsewhere, Indiana beaten by Atlanta. Dominique Wilkins had 33 to spoil Larry Brown's debut as the Pacer coach. Philadelphia, Sean Bradley, a 94-82 win over Kevin Duckworth and the Washington Bullets. 77-75, the Timberwolves leading the Detroit Pistons at the Palace in Auburn Hills in the fourth quarter. Orlando by 9 over the Miami Heat in Miami. That is in the third quarter of action. San Antonio Spurs by 1 over Golden State in the third quarter. At halftime, Utah Jazz 44, Dallas 37.
Quick move, Bob, to the right, and then the slow recovery by Horace Grant to get to the weak side. Again, free throw shooting so vitally important. This would be an opportunity. Trailing him, and you got Steve Kerr. They both jump. Quick release. I just missed one the previous possession, but again, that shooter's been
10. You see the time in the bottom right.
Isolation play for Larry Johnson. They call this their Dallas play.
He loses it. It's going to be Chicago with a victory here, almost certainly. 4 points.
The game. We have overtime. Bob, I told you to buckle up. That's why I don't like to let him get the three-point shot off. That's the only thing right there that can beat you. Johnny Newman hits about a 25-to-30-footer at the buzzer. If they would have grabbed him right there, right then, and not let him get the shot off, it's only a two free throws. The game is over.
Remember the playoffs. Craig Hodges, Trent Tucker, when you were coaching. Foul him, don't let him shoot it. He shot it. It's overtime. 5 minutes more coming back.